Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, but some of you are really gonna hate me for this one. And I know I said that on other blogs, but I really feel like I can almost feel the anger coming. Okay, before it's even got here, I can feel it coming. Because I'm here to put some people on blast. Now, before I get started, okay, everybody calm down, settle down. Before I get started, let me just say a few things. Number one, my mother said try and keep it clean. So I'm going to try and make an effort not to swear. Now, I apologize in advance if I happen to say shit or bullshit. But the bigger, heavier words, shall we call them, I'll try and, hold my tongue and be a nice young lady. Okay? When I talk about these not so nice young broads. Now, other thing. Disclaimer, okay? Disclaimer, my disclaimer. If it's not about you, why are you mad? So before you go messaging me, cussing me off, realize I'm speaking about a problem and an issue. Number one, I'm not discussing, let me tell you what I'm discussing first before I go into all of that, okay? We are discussing the broads that like to take OSAP and use it like a salary, okay? They are educationologists, okay? We're going to call them educationologists. Now, they're not actually gaining any education because chances are they're not in class because they were at party till Monday and all, right. So, they're actually not learning anything, but they're educationologists, meaning they're consistently in school for a duration of their lifetime, which exceeds the average person who would be in the same particular program that they happen to be in. Now, I'm not talking about people who go to medical school and there's years and years of school, so you're in school 8 years. That is guaning. That can go on. That's wicked. But when you're at Centennial College or Seneca or Durham or you're at Ryerson or, which isn't a college but it's a university, but that's not the point. When you're at Humber, when you're in these type of courses that aren't, past 2-3 year courses, why are you in school for 4 or 5 years? Why? And why are you budgeting your life, your entire life? Why are you budgeting your life around OSAP? Why? Now, I understand some people need to do this because, they're in school and they're doing something. But I'm specifically speaking about the people who are not doing anything in school. The ones who barely come to class, who fail constantly over and over. Every time there's a test, something horrible happened and they just couldn't make it. So they need some bull crap excuse to come feed the teacher as to why they need to be able to redo the test that they're going to fail anyways. This is what I'm talking about, okay? This is what I'm talking about. You career OSAP people, okay? It is not a salary, okay? It is a stepping stone to progression, okay? This, how can I word this? I'm trying to really get this right. It's almost as if they're aspiring to be aspiring. You get what I mean? Do you get what I mean when I say they're aspiring to be aspiring? Because they want to look like things are guaning in their life. They want to look like, yeah, I'm on point. I'm at the top of my game. Nobody can stop me. But realistically, womp, womp, womp. Because, honey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so how many times can you take out OSAP? How many times can you re-enter the same program? And how many times can you switch programs in the same school and take out OSAP yet again without even thinking, you know what, maybe I should finish a course so I can start working to kind of pay this down a little bit before I start taking a next thing that I'm going to have to borrow more money to start, They're not thinking. But the reason why they're not thinking, here's why they're not thinking. Because these are the type of people that use OSAP. They are the same girls, or some of the same girls that I talked about in my Ladies Invest Your Pride. They are the type of broads who want to act and guan like everything's kosher, they're just so hot and just so cute, when really they're not wanting with nothing in their life. They are not seeking a secondary education, a post-secondary education, sorry, and some of them secondary, because some of them aren't even done high school yet, but they want to go hype up about their hot girl this, hot girl that, but can't read a full novel. Okay? Now, I don't know about you, but it pisses me off to see it, because they're the same little girls who can't feed their kids because they took the OSAP money and they went to Jamaica and they went to Aruba and they went to Trinidad and they went to all over the place except Walmart to go pick up some Pampers, and except the Centennial School Library to go pick up some textbooks. And that's the next thing that bothers me, and I had to kick off with a few people in school. When you get your OSAP money, okay, go buy some textbooks. Don't come bother me, the single mother me who took out the same OSAP as you, okay, who went and bought her textbooks. Don't come bother me to come photocopy my ish. No. Go and buy the textbook like I did. I have the majority of my textbooks, the ones that the teacher said that were required to be purchased. I purchased them, okay? And I'm the same single mother on OSAP, so don't come give me some dry cry story about, oh no, I'm a single mother, I can't feed my children, but I went to Rumors last night, oh my god. No, I don't want to hear it. Like, at the end of the day, I don't want to hear it. There's no excuse for it. If you take out OSAP, you need to prioritize your crap. Pay off your daycare for the year or for the month or whatever makes sense for you to do. Okay? Pay off your living expenses. Put that money away. Don't come halfway through OSAP and be calling your friends trying to borrow money from them because your rent is due and you have zero in your bank account, but your kid has on Jordans and you hit up the club last weekend flossing in the club. No. Don't be doing that. Don't be, going to the States on shopping trips every 50 seconds, or, lending your mother how much thousands of dollars so she can take a trip to Jamaica on your OSAP. But then again, like I was about to say, and I kind of lost my train of thought and trailed off, but like I was going to say, these are the type of people who don't care about their credit. Number one, probably because they either have no credit, and even if they had it, it would be so, like, their credit score would be in the negatives. I don't even know if that's possible, but chances are if we were to grade these people, their credit scores would be in the negative because they don't care. Okay, they don't care. They've gone through every cable company they could ever go through, cutting up and cutting off cable, and then when they don't want to pay the bill, they switch to a new company. They've gone through every cell phone company doing the same thing, and that's what they do. They use companies, and when the bill gets out of control, they just drop it and move on to the next company and keep doing that until they have nothing else to do. Then, here's the other type of females. Then they're going to start using their kids' names to get bills. So they're not only effing up their own credit, they're effing up their kids' credit. And in the meantime, they're taking out all these OSAP loans, which is government loans. And FYI, for those who don't know, but government loans do not get written off with bankruptcy and all that crap. You can't consolidate a student loan, okay? That shit's sticking with your name. So now you're creating this debt that you will never ever be able to pay off because you'll never have the education or the leverage or the ability, the drive, the ambition, the sense, okay? The income, the real income, not borrowing, the income to pay it back. You're now leaving this as a legacy for your children to deal with because when you're dead and your estate's in debt, your children gotta pay that off. So FYI, you guys are really screwing up your children's lives, setting a horrible example, living like you're kings and queens, when really kings and queens probably wouldn't even let you do their dirty draws laundry, okay? And all while trying to be cute and trying to put up a front. Drop the front. We know who you are. And you know what? Your friends know who you are too. And they may be your friends and not be woman enough to show you, yo, you're going stupid with this OSAP money, eh? But guess what? They're all thinking it. So if you're watching this video and you're feeling a little funny in your stomach and you're feeling like, oh my god, how does this girl know my life like the back of my hand? Okay. It's because you're just like the rest of those females out there who are using up OSAP, going on trips, buying up clothes, and still not getting the education they're borrowing this money to get. And they're still in school 4 years later when it's a 2-year program. Okay, so let's get real, people. So I'm supposed to start doing this now. So subscribe to my YouTube, guys. Go on my YouTube channel, Mizz Hustla, and sign up for my channel. Subscribe, comment, response, and stop using up OSAP for foolishness.